Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day today. We're going to be in Life of Fred, Australia. If you have an Australia book, go ahead and pull your book out now. We're going to be on page 37, chapter 5, and the title is The Call. It was 10 o'clock. The church service was over and the parents came to pick up their kids from Sunday school. When Kelly's parents came, she jumped into her father's arms. She didn't raise her hand because she wasn't in class anymore. When Percy's dad came, he shouted, "How did it go, son?" Percy shouted back, "Just great." He didn't mention the mountain of chairs he had built. No one picked up Fred. The story of how Fred and his doll Kingy faced the world alone when he was 6 months old is told in Life of Fred Calculus. Calculus is studied in the first 2 years of college. He walked out of the university chapel, past the tennis courts, through the rose gardens, and to the math building. He climbed 2 flights of stairs and walked down the hallway, past 9 vending machines, to room 314. This is where he lived. He walked in. His doll was busy finishing up an oil painting. Kingy's art was much better than Fred's. Every person has things that they do best. Fred liked to do math. Kingy liked to do oil painting. When you are just a baby, there isn't much you can do. Smiling is good. Kelly raised her hand a lot. Percy screamed. Fred was doing math in his head. As you grow up, you discover more and more things about yourself. I'm good at ice hockey. I like learning Latin. I like babies. I enjoy office work. I love 19th century poetry. I want to open a pizza restaurant. I want to work in a zoo. I want to work at an abattoir. I want to sing opera. I really like cooking carrots. Everyone is different. Sometimes it takes half of a lifetime to figure out your calling. Fred's calling sat on his desk. It was a large envelope. He opened it. From the Board of Missions, June 2nd, 2013. Dear Mr. Gauss, we were holding our board meeting when your letter arrived. We were looking for someone just like you for work in Australia. You wrote to us that you love teaching, and we have a great need for an experienced teacher such as you for the summer. If interested, please let us know and report to our office in Wagga Wagga on June 4th. Sincerely, Jennifer Glory. Fred was overjoyed. It was a chance to do good things for the people of the world, which is what Carrie had said in Sunday. It was an opportunity to go to Australia. It was a chance to teach math. Fred dashed off a reply. Dear Jennifer, yes. With great expectations, Fred ran down the hallway past the 9 vending machines, 4 on the left and 5 on the right, and put his letter in the mailbox. Time out. There are a lot of things that need to be explained. First of all, Carrie had put Fred's letter in the campus mailbox during Sunday school. Fred received a reply on his desk by the time he had walked from the university chapel to his office. How was this possible? This was Sunday. Fred's letter went from Kansas to Reno. The board's letter went from Reno to Kansas. Answer: Kitten's campus mail is a little different than ordinary mail. There are mailboxes almost everywhere. You are never more than 50 yards from a mailbox. Kitten's campus mail is fast. Whenever any mail is deposited in a box, a special light on top turns on. Student letter carriers rush over to the box and get the mail and run to deliver it. It's faster than email. Second, Fred had written that he had been teaching at the university for 5 years, but he didn't mention how old he was. Third, did Fred mention in his letter that he taught math? The answer is a 2-letter word beginning with the letter N. Okay, are you ready for your turn to play? Go ahead and grab a sheet of paper and a pencil. Remember, you can press pause at any time during this video. Let's begin. Number 1. The opening salutation of a letter begins with the word dear. These are punctuation marks. A period, comma, exclamation mark, question mark, semicolon, colon, quotation marks, dash, apostrophe, parentheses, brackets. Which punctuation mark goes at the end of an open salutation? Number 2. At the end of a letter, just before the signature, is the closing salutation. There are a zillion possible closing salutations. Which punctuation mark goes at the end of a closing salutation? Okay, here are your answers. Go ahead and check your work. In a formal or business letter, the opening salutation often ends with a colon. Dear Sir or Madam, you are hereby drafted into the United States Army. Report for duty at 7 a.m. Okay, are you ready for today's homeschooling meme? Here you go. I hope you enjoyed that one. Join me tomorrow for Chapter 6. Bye.